Good morning. This reading is starting at the hour of Mars. It is 11:50 at this time, and today is Friday, October 13th. It's Venus's day. I have a high energy within the hour of Mars. All right, so I'm going to try to see what messages come out during this time. All right, so I have Gemini in the 9th house with the North Node here. Okay. So if Gemini is in the 9th house, that means that Sagittarius is in the 3rd house. I could be speaking to a Libra. All right. Just pull Libra's energy. So the moon is currently in Libra. We just had Mars move into your 2nd house, which is Scorpio's energy. All right. And it is now with Ceres, the asteroid of parenting, nurturing, and agriculture. Okay, that's the latest transit. There's going to be a lunar eclipse happening for your sign tomorrow. So we have the South Node in your sign, Pallas in Libra, which is the asteroid of wisdom and knowledge. We have the Sun and the Moon as well, with Mercury in Libra. All right, so there's going to be a conjunction of planets within the next day. All right, and that's going to be the Sun, the Moon, and Mercury. All right, of significance to the reading. All right, let's see here. Seed and sickle deck. I've been pulling lots of energy pertaining to Aries and Libra's energy, all right, which are the opposing zodiac signs in the astrological wheel. The North and South nodes, again, are in Aries and Libra. So there's a major focus on self and relationships at this time. Kind of getting tired of the same readings over and over again, but it's only to master the messages that are coming through. All right. So the energy of Mars opposing the energy of Venus is kind of what I'm getting. All right. I'm kind of being led to teach as I go. So I did pull out my astrology deck just to kind of go over the meanings of all the energy coming through. But I'm going to pull these seed and sickle cards to see the energies that come out. I just did a pre-reading and Libra and Aries came out, which are the energies of spring and fall. Okay. Here I have Aries energy with magnolia flowers, speaking about preparation, planning, willingness to stand apart. I have Wisteria, which is also Aries energy, speaking about working together and overcoming differences. The numbers 8 and 4 could be significant. I have Libra's energy here that speaks about facing your problems and delaying your objectives with the Thistle card. And I have Summer energy, Cancer's energy with self-expression, boldness. And that's the energy of Tulip. So the numbers 37 and 14 with these two cards. Numbers 8 and 4 with these two cards. Alright. So Aries and Libra are very significant to the reading. I'm going to pull those two energies, as well as Venus and Mars. Okay. All right. So let's start off with Mars's energy first. because what's happening this month is very significant to the eclipses that happened back in the spring equinox. All right, when the sun was in Aries, we had a solar eclipse. All right, and it was all about Mars's energy. There was one in Aries, and then there was an eclipse that happened in Scorpio. All right, so Mars, also known as the warrior planet, is the planet of action and determination. Mars is associated with confidence, courage, and ambition in life, and governs how we fight with others, how we protect ourselves and those we care about, our intimate desires, and our aggressive and competitive sides. It also represents our cardinal passions, sexuality, and lust for life. Mars changes signs approximately every 1.5 months, except when in retrograde. So the only time that Mars went retrograde this year was in Gemini, and that was the very beginning of 2023. I believe it started in 2022 and it ended in the beginning of 2023. All right, so Mars's energy was very significant at that time, possibly preparing us for the eclipses that were going to be taking place when we hit the spring equinox. All right, so I'm going to read over Aries energy because that's the eclipse that happened on April 20th. All right. It says Aries is the first sign of the zodiac and represents the beginning of the astrology wheel. Symbolized as a ram, Aries are action-oriented and ready to go. They are always passionate and excited for a new adventure. This feisty fire sign connects with the world through a courageous zeal and drive for success. Aries are fiercely independent and can often jump into something before fully ready. This is both a major blessing and a caution for this ambitious sign, as they are here to break boundaries with their trailblazing efforts. All right, so here we are now at the fall equinox, dealing with the eclipses happening in Venus. All right, so Venus is the ruler of Libra. All right, so this eclipse is going to be very significant to love and relationships at this time. Venus represents our romantic inclinations and pleasures. It also governs our relationship with money, past, present, and future. It expresses our tastes, including preferences in art and style, and represents how we choose to live a luxurious good life. Venus is at its best when surrounded by amorous and tender affections. On a bad day, Venus can become jealous when not given enough attention, often resorting to passive acts to try to gain dominance over a situation. Venus moves through a different sign of the zodiac every 3 to 4 weeks, except when in retrograde. So the retrograde that we experienced in Venus this year happened in Leo. All right, Leo has a lot to do with self-expression, creativity, all right, happiness, joy, and contentment. So this had a lot to do with reviewing, all right, what made us happy in our lives, all right, in which way we were able to express, all right, our personalities. Leo is a sign of courageous and strength, right? And I feel that this is us really tuning into the energy of, I'm getting our creative sides, all right? So I'm going to now read Libra's energy. Libra says, diplomatic, intelligent, and social, Libras are all about balance. Represented by the scales and ruled by Venus, they prefer steady relationships that are full of shared experiences. They take their partnerships to the next level of seriousness and expect the exact same in return. When they don't find a partner to offer the balance and mirroring they seek, they must undergo a great deal of self-discovery to understand who they are so they can attract healthier connections in the near future. So again, Aries and Libra on the astrological chart are all about self, which is Aries energy, first house, the ascendant, and then all about relationships here, which is the energy of the descendant. All right. So I'm going to pull from my astrological alignment deck here and just read what the ascendant and the descendant means. All right, so the astrological axis could be very significant. All right, the ascendant speaks about birth and self, and the descendant speaks about friends and family. All right, the first, the fourth, the seventh, and the 10th houses are all cardinal energy here. All right, and they make up the major axes in the astrological chart. All right, so I've seen Cancer's energy come out here with the tulip card about self-expression, right? This is more about your private life, all right? The community and the environment that's around you. And then we also have the 10th house that speaks about career. That energy did not come out at this time, all right? But that's all more so what you do for work and, you know, school. You're ambitious, right? Your resilience, your accomplishments, your reputation, all right? So these major axes being significant, specifically focusing right now on the ascendant and descendant. I'm going to read these guys out. It says the ascendant is at the cusp of the first house, also known as your rising sign. It marks what was rising on the eastern horizon at the exact moment of your birth. This is why birth times are imperative to calculate an accurate natal chart in astrology. This placement can show your conditioning in early childhood and what affected your upbringing. Your conditioning can highly affect how you choose to present yourselves to the world. As you cultivate a mask for survival, this part of yourself may be what you're most comfortable sharing on a surface level. Ask yourself, what parts of my conditioning affect how I choose to present myself? So this is the way that you face the world, the mask that you face the world, the way that people see you. All right, it has a lot to do with your appearance, all right, your first impression on people, or you know, your first impression to people. All right, the descendant, it says here, opposite the ascendant lies the descendant. Where the ascendant focuses on me, the descendant focuses on us. It is an axis of partnership and what you seek in one-on-one relationships. The descendant is at the cusp of the seventh house of partnerships and what crossed the western horizon at the exact moment of your birth. The sign placed here can show the qualities that most attract you to a person. Often the qualities you are attracted to reside in yourself too, just unacknowledgeable. It says, by embodying your seventh house qualities, you can craft fulfilling relationships and better understand how you relate to others. All right. So this one is all about attraction, relationships, and partnerships. And again, this axis that we're in right now, being in the north and south nodes, has a lot to do with the eclipses as well. All right, so this is starting a brand new chapter. You really focusing on self so that you can reflect that out to the relationships and partnerships that you wish to deal with. This can be one-on-one relationships, friendships, you know, within a family dynamic. This can be partnerships at work. So very significant to the reading here. All right. Now that we've gone over that little session, I'm going to read through the cards that I pulled in the Seed and Sickle deck and read those guys over. All right, so we have Magnolia, Wisteria with Aries energy here. I have one of Libra energy and one of Cancer's energy. All right, let's see what this is all about. So Magnolia, number 8. It says fossils of magnolia trees have been found to date back as far as 100 million years ago, practically unchanged from how they are today. They even predate bees evolving alongside pollinating beetles. The gentle dignity of these trees displays the stability and grace throughout the ever-shifting ages, something we all afford to learn from. Even if it feels as though the world about you is constantly changing, draw on the magnolia's quiet endurance and persevere. This time will be right for you again soon. All right, so whatever happened back in the eclipse in Aries was preparing you, helping you to plan for the future. All right, willingness to really stand apart from others and go in a direction of self. Okay. It says working together and overcoming differences here with the Wisteria card, number 4. Wisteria are slow to set out their leaves in spring, waiting until the weather is perfect before jumping to life. Drawing this card is a reminder to trust your instincts and listen to your inner voice before making a decision. There is power in stillness and in waiting. It may feel like others are rushing ahead in their endeavors, but you will know when the time is right for you to act. All right, so again, if you were meant to work together and you had to overcome differences within your relationships here, I see that a time of stillness, all right, was what was required at this time before pushing forward. All right. Now, this one speaks about facing your problems and delayed objectives with the fall card, Thistle. And this is number 37. This one says, thistles may be spiky and unwelcome, but they provide a valuable food source to birds and pollinators. And it is for this reason that the thistle card represents true fulfillment. Like the thistle, you have so much to give, and the world around you is ready to give back. Your found family is there to help you on the journey as much as you have helped them on theirs. This joint relationship is the most emotionally satisfying of all, and the pleasure of providing for others is its own reward. All right. So that's what you could possibly be working on right now. All right. Building relationships, being able to help provide others with love. All right. With compassion, with empathy. All right. Let's see here. The Tulip card with Summer's energy, number 14. It says, the Persian tale tells of a laborer who fell in love with a princess. To deter him from pursuing his daughter, the king set him an impossible task. But upon seeing him near to completing it, the king told him that the princess had died. The workman, distraught, killed himself, and from his blood the first tulips grew. So don't let the lies of others deter you from achieving your goals. You know how capable you are. Even if others doubt you, don't be fooled by the falseness they spin to keep you from greatness. All right? This is all about you going on your own journey, you finding out what works for you, you overcoming differences within family dynamics, all right? Your relationships with your friends, those that you collaborate with at work, and really just focusing in on your own path. It's kind of what I'm feeling with these cards here. All right, I'm going to place these to the side. I have some specific dates I want to talk about, and that is going to be how these eclipses are going to be taking place here within, the year that, this year and going into 2024. All right, so again, the solar eclipse that happened in Aries was back on April 20th. All right, that is now going to be reflecting over to the eclipse that that's going to be happening on October 14th, which is the energy tomorrow in Libra. All right, then we're going to be seeing a lunar eclipse in Libra on March 25th of 2024. And a solar eclipse in Aries on April 8th of 2024. That's going to be reflecting over to the solar eclipses that are going to be happening in October of 2024 in Libra. All right. The following and the last one's going to be happening on March 29th of 2025 in Aries. All right. So this is all the Aries and Libra energy that we're going to be going into here. Again, where the nodes change is every year and a half. So where the nodes are right now are in Aries and Libra, and then we're going to be moving back into the energy of Pisces and Virgo. All right, so moving backwards in the astrological chart, if you look at your chart, where is Aries and Libra in your placement? Specifically, I'm in Aquarius. All right, the North Node sits in the 3rd house for me, and the South Node in the 9th house, excuse me. And this has a lot to do with communication and foreign travel. All right. Higher knowledge has a lot to do with my belief systems, spirituality. All right. Wherever it sits for you, Libra. All right. Your 9th house is Gemini's energy, right? It's ruled by Mercury. It has a lot to do with communication. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. It's about growth and expansion and knowledge, right? So in whichever way you see it happening in your chart, all right, this is going to be leading towards your destiny, which I see the North Node being here on the Astro Dice. Okay, I'm going to pull from the Astro cards and see what comes out. What's the focus? Or where should our focus be in the reading? Obviously, we just went over the astrological axis of the ascendant, the descendant, Aries and Libra's energy, the solar eclipses, all right, the north and south nodes, where they lie. Let's see what else comes out of the astro oracle here. This is kind of giving me the energy of long-term stability as well, all right? Those that you want in your life for a long time. Those you want to keep, you know, your relationships in the energy of love, right? Those who are going to allow you to be you as well. So I have the 9th house coming out here, very significant to the energy I was just saying. The 9th house came out on the astro dice. So for you, Libra, Gemini's energy being there, you could be curious about, you know, exploring something new. This could be a foreign language. This could be anything foreign, all right? Anything you find foreign to you. Again, this has a lot to do with exploring your belief systems, okay? Let's see. You can have some sort of interest in psychology, philosophies, you know, anything regarding knowledge. All right, you gaining knowledge. I have Leo energy here. It's time for you to shine. It's really time for you to step out there and be who you are meant to be. All right. Again, Leo's energy, it's giving me your creative sides, your self-expression, the love that you put out there. This could have a lot to do with children as well, right? Maybe you want to travel the world and see different cultures and eat different foods and, you know, meet younger people, all right, that you can inspire. Let's see. Yeah, Jupiter's energy is coming out here. It's a sense of growth and expansion as well. All right, this card specifically speaks about abundance. All right. So Jupiter right now is in the energy of Taurus, and we have a solar eclipse coming up in Taurus at the end of the month as well. We experienced the solar eclipse back in Scorpio's energy on May 5th. All right, so again, these astrological axes have a lot to do. You need to look into your chart and look at where the energy of abundance is coming in for you. All right. Very important. And I'll take one more. I feel like right now is a time of like good luck. All right. Prosperity coming in. My throat chakra is like going crazy. All right, so 10th house is here. So 9th and 10th houses, very significant. All right. I feel where you are gaining knowledge at this time is where you are going to be striving to build your career. All right. Again, I said that the 1st house, the 4th house, the 7th house, and the 10th house are very significant. Aries energy, Cancer's energy, Libra's energy, and Capricorn's energy, very significant for the reading. All right, all cardinal energy. It's time to take the lead. It's time to start taking action. It's time for you to step up and do what it is that you are required to do. All right. And Sirius down at the bottom of the deck is right now in Scorpio. So you could be really nurturing and parenting. It's kind of giving me the energy of transformation. Okay. I see you really tuning into deep emotional feelings, all right, the mysterious side of things, facing your fears at this time, all right. It's kind of what I'm getting there. All right, place these to the side. I have my moon cards here. Cardinal moon. I mean, I can't make it up. Be bold and make the first move. All right, so again, all cardinal energies right now, very significant. Where do you want to see yourself overall? How do you want to see yourself? How do you want to see the relationships around you? How do you want to see your home life? How do you want to see your career in the near future? Right? I feel that's what this reading is saying. It's saying be bold and make those changes. Make the first move to experience what it is that you want to experience in life. All right, you and your loved ones are safe with the new moon in Cancer. So again, not only is it that it's about you and your loved ones, right? It's about you really tuning into that maternal instinct within, right? It's kind of what I'm getting is that nurturing side of yourself. All right, possibly even having to tune into your own intuition and listening to what makes you feel happy. All right, I have the energy of the moon and the sun here. All right, Leo's energy is giving me the sun's energy. It's ruled by the sun. All right, Cancer is giving me the energy of the mother figure. All right, so you could be definitely stepping into the energy of protection. All right. And here I have waxing crescent moon with have faith in your dreams. All right. So I'm kind of getting the energy of pay attention to your dreams at this time. All right. Your subconscious could be coming through with clear messages on where you're meant to go in this lifetime. All right. Pay attention to your dreams. Write them down. You could be visiting in your dreams upcoming events in your life and you don't even know it. All right. So if you set your intention on building a business, all right, I've seen Gemini's energy come out here. Has a lot to do with siblings, cousins, your community, right? It's kind of giving me, if you want to build some sort of business, utilizing the energy of, I'm getting technology, okay? Luck is on your side with the new moon in Sagittarius. So again, the 9th house being very significant. The ruler of the 9th house is Sagittarius. All right, luck is on your side. We have Jupiter here, which is the ruling planet of Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. Abundance, prosperity, fortune. All right. It's kind of giving me the energy of right now being able to look at the bigger picture and what you want your future to look like. Okay. I have my manifestation cards here. Also the moon's energy. Let's see what comes through. All right, reveal what needs to be seen with Scorpio's energy here. Again, this is kind of giving me the energy of having to face your fears. All right. Reveal what needs to be seen. Show that emotional side. All right. It's okay to do that. Whatever seems like hidden. All right. Reveal what needs to be seen. Push through any insecurities here with Cancer's energy. Okay. It has a lot to do with you tuning into your emotional state is what I see. Scorpio and Cancer coming out, both water signs. All right. We all embody every single zodiac sign in our chart in one way or the other. We all embody the divine masculine and feminine energies in our charts. So it's all about you tuning into what makes you happy, how you want to be seen. All right, keeping people around you that support you. It says unleash your kindest self, Capricorn's energy. All right. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. It can seem that at times you are very ambitious, very resilient, right? You want to accomplish so much, but it's also asking to really tune into with this mysterious, like, watery energy here. It's very fluid, but fluid within your emotions. It's allowing you to really open up and be your kindest self. Okay. And then we have keep your heart open with Libra's energy. All right. So Libra, it's kind of giving me with your relationships, your partnerships here. All right. Libra is all about love. All right. And then down at the bottom of the deck, I have Scorpio's energy again with release your blocks. So Mars just went into Scorpio. It's in its, original sign. Wherever you have Mars in your chart could be very significant. Okay. Whatever house it falls in. All right. Interesting. My Mars falls in the 10th house. So this could be about how I want to build my career, right? My reputation. Shows my ambitious sides. All right. As Mars was just in Libra, which is my 9th house, I was learning a lot at that time. All right. So just really tune in to your astrological charts. It's very important. It's super easy to look up. Sorry, guys. It's really easy to look up. All right. Let's see if I have the website here. It's astro.com. All you need is your birth time, your birthplace, and your time of birth. Birth time, birthplace, all right, and your date of birth, obviously. For you to see where your ascendant, your descendant lies, all right? It goes over the major aspects in your chart regarding the energy when you were born, all right? So what planets fall in what signs could be very significant. Like for me, I have major planets. It's like a stellium of planets in Capricorn. All right. So I'm very ambitious, very driven, very resilient on anything that I wish to see, in the near future. Anything I want to invest my time and my energy into, I work hard in, right? So wherever your energy falls deep, just look at the transits that are taking place at this time and how they can be affecting, especially where the north and south nodes are at this time. All right, your past life karma and going into your destiny, right? All right, so I have my my modern witch deck here. Just gonna give a quick shuffle. And I'll read a bit of tarot. I just seen the 8 of Pentacles with the 6 of Swords. It speaks about working on something, like building a skill here and moving on from this, right? Moving on from difficult situations. The energy of Mercury in Aquarius and the Sun in Virgo. All right. It's all about a transition here. Eight of Pentacles speaks about like mastering something. I have the Wheel of Fortune coming out. Insane. All right, so all fixed energies are on this card: Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. All right, so kind of giving me Sagittarius's energy because it is the Wheel of Fortune, right? Good fortune, luck, abundance. The number 10, it's giving me this is the 10th card in the major arcana. Let me make that clear. But the number 10 is giving me the 10th house, right? Your career. All right. Your divine purpose in life here. Let's see. There's the Eight of Pentacles again. All right, so I see you definitely tuning into your skill. All right, perfecting your skill, mastering your skill. All right, working really hard. Again, this is Virgo's energy, so you could be very detail oriented at this time. Really focusing in on the facts. Okay. Let's see. I have the Page of Wands, so this is something that you find interesting, something that you're passionate about. Could be something creative. All right. This is kind of like a new path for you. Opening yourself up for different opportunities. Ace of Pentacles coming out. All right. So this could be a new job. This could be, you know, things opening up in your life that you didn't have in the recent past. All right. This could be the opportunity for money. All right. A new home, a new car, anything. Just new. So the Pentacles speaks about something tangible, all right? Something that you can keep with you, all right? If it's knowledge, it stays in your mind, right? If it's money, it can be saved, all right? Has a lot to do with the energy of your environment, your home, all right? Overall, it requires lots of groundedness as well, as all energies in the suit of the Pentacles are earth energy. So that's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay. I have Three of Swords out here. All right. So this just says that you've experienced some sort of loss. Okay. And it's okay, because the life is not meant to remain the same all the time. All right. You could have dealt with some sort of failures or something. But I see things coming back into balance overall with the other energies that have come out so far. And the Two of Wands. All right. So the Two of Wands is the energy of Mars and Aries in its original sign. We now have Mars in Scorpio. All right. And I did say that the eclipses that happened back in April and May, all right, had a lot to do with what's happening right now. All right. If you look at this, this looks like an astrological chart, right? The ascendant, the descendant, speaks about like the energies of the spring, the summer, the fall, the winter. It's kind of what I'm getting. All right. So if you've been mastering something, working really hard on something, and there was an opportunity that was opened up for you, all right, you could feel like I'm getting like experiencing some sort of separation, loss, or like heartbreak due to what was happening in the distant past. Okay. But it was only for you to go onto your right path here. With the Two of Wands, it speaks about like planning ahead, planning for the future. Okay. Being patient, making the right decisions. Okay. What was going to work best for you. And we also seen Cancer's energy come out again. That has a lot to do with the house of home, right? We spoke about the astrological axis. It had a lot to do with home. So maybe you were meant to focus more so on your partnership in which you were building a career rather than home at the time. And that's where your heartbreak or separation may have taken place. Okay. Well, So the Hermit, yeah, you took a lot of time. You worked in the energy of solitude. You had to technically, you know, go within, search for your own truth. All right, possibly again tuning into some sort of spiritual journey, just to see on the other side who you really are. And you are the Queen of Cups. All right, so opening up your heart space, again, being very nurturing, loving, caring. All right, really tuning into your intuitive insights. All right, listening to that gut feeling saying, hey, go this direction and not that direction. All right, what's best for you? Okay, so it's kind of giving me the energy of your maternal instincts. Wow. The High Priestess. This was all about you learning about your higher self. All right, listening to your intuition. Okay. So heavy Virgo energy out here. I see Sagittarius, Aries, Cancer, even Pisces, Libra. Wow. King of Cups. You were really meant to tune into yourself so that you can come into contact with your counterpart. It's kind of what I'm getting. I mean, overall, this isn't a relationship reading. It's more so speaking of the energy that's going to be happening with the eclipses. But this overall is telling me this whole thing, you working so hard on bettering yourself, was coming in to help you better your relationships. All right, the energy of your counterpart. So Cancer and Pisces could be very significant to you. I don't know how, but look at your charts. Okay. As I have Pisces coming out here twice, back to back. And then I have Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. All right, this can seem like fast going energy, and I felt that things were meant to slow down for a reason, right? I feel that things were changing. You were meant to kind of go with the flow, and now we're taking action. Okay, I'm gonna leave the reading there, guys. Have a good day.